So first you want to grab some mint. I grow mint, so I have some mint in the bag, and these are my mints I'll be heating today. And you're also going to be needing a pot of boiling water, or water that's going to be heated up. And I usually put it on medium heat. So next I grab my little thing where there's tiny little holes for the water can go through and the mint won't fall out. So now I'm just going to be picking off the leaves and putting them in here. So we're going to be spraying. The easy way to get mint off something is by holding it like this and then just sliding down. And then you don't need the stick anymore. But it smells really good. That's what it looks like, and it smells really good. Like peppermint. So I'm going to do this with all my leaves. So if you just want to leave some leaves out, leave them out, but don't put it in boiling water, because put leaves in boiling water, they'll dry quick the next day. This tea will help you relax your muscles, and it helps you go to bed, and it prevents memory loss, and it prevents other stuff. So this one's really easy for the leaves to, or really hard for the leaves to get off. I'll show you guys my mint garden now. I do have to water it though. So yeah. You want to make sure you rinse them good. I always rinse them. And once that's done, I'm moving away this mess, and I'm going to wash them now. I'm going to put you guys up there while I wash them, and it's really bright. So I can put these down. Let's go here. So here I am with my mint. Look at that, it's so minty. And it looks dirty. So the easiest way to wash mint is to have warm water or hot water. And warm or hot water is going to help by getting rid of all the dirt. So I let my water warm up. And when it warms up, I will wet my mint. And as I wet the water's going to drop from below and the mint won't leave. So I have my warm water, and just by moving, and I'm going to go in with my hands, so make sure you don't burn yourself. So if you're not used to hot water, then ask a parent or guardian to help you. I am used to hot water, so I am going to go in and just wash my mint really good. So I see you guys after I'm done washing. And right now we're at the stove, and I have my pot, and it's empty right now, and we're gonna fill it up with water, but I'm gonna show you guys how much water you're gonna be needing. So first, you're going to be needing to putting it on your stove. So I'm gonna show you guys how much water you're needing. So don't turn off the stove yet, or turn on the stove yet until you have your water. So yeah. So I usually do about 2 or 3 cups of water, depending on how much people you're gonna serve. So see right now, I have my cup of water and my measuring spoon, and I do a cup. So how many people you're gonna be serving is how much cups you're gonna be putting. So I have 1 cup, and it's in my pot right now, and I'm gonna show you guys what 1 cup looks like in this pot. That is 1 cup right there. So yeah, and that's very little, and I'm just going to add another one until it's like halfway or so. So that is 1 cup, and I'm going to be pouring this in there. So I think 2 cups is good, but my dad likes this tea, so I'm going to make it in another cup. So does my mom, but there's already 3 cups in there. 3 cups is about right. So there's still some leftover water in there, but I'm not putting that in. Because once you turn on the stove and put on all your ingredients, it could overflow. So this is what 3 cups looks like. I'll see you guys after my water is a little bit warmed and when I have the ingredients. Oh, and how you guys know if your water's warming up? If you start seeing some little bubbles, I don't know if you guys can see, but there are some bubbles in there, like on the side, right there. Don't put your hand in the water though. And I forgot to tell you guys that I did put a lid on top of the water so that it would keep the hotness inside and it will not evaporate in water. Okay, so the ingredients I'm going to be using is the mint from my mint garden and these cinnamon sticks. You can also buy these. This is what I use. It's really good, and there's a lot of sticks in here. It smells really good. Those are all my 6, and they smell really good. So you don't need like a million sticks inside your water. So what you're going to be needing is, there's my pot. And I'm going to open that, and I still see the bubbles, and there's still some air coming out. And I'm just going to put in some cinnamon and some mint. So I'm going to take off my lid and be sure to be very careful with this. So, and you guys can always reheat your cinnamon sticks. So I'm going to use the nice big one. This is my big one. It's a very big cinnamon stick. Really big. And I'm going to carefully put it in there. And yeah. So we're putting it in the cinnamon stick. Make sure, guys, that you guys try this with an adult or guardian by your side. Mine are outside, but I have done this multiple times. And then add your mint. So I don't suggest adding in all your mint. Just add like half of your mint in there. And that's about half. I can save my mint for something else. So yeah. Okay, so as you guys can see, there's like some air or the water evaporating. And I'm going to open it right now, so be very careful. So let's open this up. Ooh, look at that. It's nice and boiling, and I'm going to put my lid to the side. So you guys can see that, and you guys can kind of look at that water. And it is not the clear type, it is kind of going to be this yellowish, goldenish, brownish, but it's still needs some cooking time. So yeah, it's still a work in progress. Still medium heat, so medium heat. Yeah. It's still a work in progress. But now I think I'm going to lower down the temperature to a medium low. And it's not a low, it's a medium low. This line right here, that's like where it is, that's low. So yeah, so I'm getting ready to go outside to show you guys the mint garden. And I'm going to wear a hat because it is hot outside and I feel like a hat would protect moi. So I'm going to put you guys down so I can put on my hat. Okay, so I got my hat on. I'm going to go outside right now. I just need to put on my shoes, but I always check on my water. Still bubbling. So that is good. That's good. And I'm going to be getting my shoes on, which are actually in the garage. It's locked. Still locked. Okay. So we're gonna get my sandals. I don't know where my Crocs are. Look at my sandals. And we're going to go outside and I'm going to show you guys my garden. So I'll see you guys when I'm outside. Outside right now, these are my chihuahuas. My chihuahuas. They're my bunnies. And here's my little mini garden. It is on the side with a bunch of and stuff, but that is fine. This is where we quietly work, but here is the mint. There are some dead mints and some not dead mints. I am going to clean this out because there's a bunch of good mint, but it's getting old. That is our grape tree, which came all the way over here with spider webs, but our grape tree is not growing right now. That is fine, and we have our lovely bunnies that love our mint. That's why we put up this gate, because they will eat all of it. So I'm going to move out of the way and close it if my bunny don't eat my toes. Hey, she's so cute. She's very suspicious. Oh no, not the mint. No, get out of there. Thank you. So we are doing this unlock again. And that was my garden. We're gonna water it later. So that's unlocked. Bunnies are running around. They're digging a hole. So now, I'll see you guys when I go back inside. I'm gonna put away my hat. And I'm going to check on my tea. Because you never want to leave your stove. That's why I put it on medium low. Okay. Ooh, I smell it. It smells so good. So here we are back at the stove. This will also help you lose weight. But I don't drink it because I drink it because I love tea. And it's very, 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 very warm, very hot, and it's still bubbling. As you can see all that water evaporating. There's some water on there. It's like a goldenish, brownish. My cinnamon's breaking apart, but that is fine. Now I'm going to grab my cup and show you guys the ingredients I put inside my tea and what I kind of don't like. Sometimes I put some stuff in and sometimes I don't, but I want to put some stuff in. So I'm gonna show you guys my cup. This is my cup. It's red and it's white inside, which is super pretty. And it's clean. So now we're gonna go over here, different side of my cooking place, just to double check that there's nothing in here. I always put my hand inside or I give it a quick rinse. Now I'm going to show you guys my main ingredient that I use, and it's this honey. It's very sticky. This is natural honey. It is raw honey. Regular honey is not good for you. Raw honey is way better. This is what it looks like. And it's very pretty. This is what I put inside of it sometimes, and I usually put it around a spoon. So, yeah, we're not going to put anything in yet until our tea is finally ready. So, I'm going to grab a spoon that is rubber. Here's my rubber yellow spoon. Rubber yellow spoon. Okay, so now I'm just going to mix the tea around while it's hot. Do this with a parent or guardian. But like I said, I've done this multiple times, so I do not need my parent or guardian here. The first time I did this, I had my parent standing right next to me. And yeah. So that's my cinnamon stick. Let me turn you guys on over here. And I'm mixing it, and it looks really pretty. And I'll show you guys right now. Alright, so here we are, and we're at the stove again. And I'm just going to show you guys brownish color. Scoop out the honey from the jar, And how I do this, guys, is I grab a little small spoon, which open this and it's very sticky. And like since the surrounding's sticky, I just get the lid and I plop it off. There we go. It's a simple way from getting lost tea. And I'm going to dip the spoon into my tea because it is hot, and hot will go really well with scooping out some honey. So my thing is hot now, and I'm just going to scoop out some honey. Look at that beautiful scoop right there. That is a spoon of raw honey, and I'm going to add it into my thing. Whee! Just like that. And I see you guys when I pour it in my water. Back over here on my stove, and just have some water. And there's my honey is in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's my honey. And we're going to, you guys can do this with honey or without honey. I'm going to turn off my stove because by now my water should be ready. So, yes, that is ready. Let me show you guys so you guys can see the process of it.
Hi everyone.
No!
I just want to say hi. Kaden, she's one of the best cooks in the area. She made breakfast today.
Yeah. And made tea.
And she was making me tea. Can I get some tea with 2 teaspoons of honey, please? To go. See? She's great.
So I'm going to put the tea to go in a thermo, and he wants honey. So there's my thermo. It's that big. And I'm going to bring my honey over here while putting in the water for this one. Make sure you do the pouring part with a parent or guardian because I do not want you guys to burn yourself. So I'm going to carefully remove the lid of the hot water. It's so hot that it will sizzle. So I'm going to grab it by the handle. And I'm just going to pour it in there. And do not spill it, guys. There you go. It is in there. It's okay if you guys have the mint because you can always stick on the mint, or you can use the mint, which is really good. So now that my hot water is in there, be careful, and I'm going to set this aside. So I'm going to set this aside over here, and I'm going to prepare the tea to go. So he wants 2 tablespoons of honey, and I'm going to give him 2 tablespoons. So we have the tea or honey in there. It is a mess, but the inside looks like, but it will not be a mess as soon as we get the honey, or not the honey, the water in there. And I'm going to scrape that off carefully and place it in mine because I have the hot substance. And I'm going to carry this, and I'm going to carefully, since this is in a thermo, pour in my tea. And it is very, very hot. So this thermo takes around 2 cups of it, but to the top and perfectly full. Now I'm going to grab the spoon. I would show you guys, but it's all the way to the top, and it is very, very hard. Like if I turn it, I'll probably spill all over. So I'll show you guys the final product right now. I'm going to close the lid on, but I'm going to have the top open so that it won't be so hot when he drinks it. But hopefully he doesn't spill it. Okay, so now that that is done, we are going to put away the honey. I'm going to show you guys the final product. I have my tea here. It is brown. There's a leaf that is mint in there. There is. It's so pretty. It's still a little bit foggy or smoky. It's really hot, but I'm going to grab it by the handle and I'm going to place it on the table and follow for more recipes if you guys want to know how to make awesome, cool, delicious stuff. So yeah, that's how you make mint cinnamon tea. Like and subscribe for more. Bye!